G'day guys, Caleb from Go Travel in the garage with the Raptor. We're going to be installing some chase lights, fog lights, camp lights, reverse lights, whatever you want to call them. Little amber flash mount lights. So while we're doing this, basically more light out the back of the ute. They will be handy for reversing and things like that. The main reason though, I have 6 roof switches and I'm only using 2. So I figure why not? Let's fill up some of these blank switches with stuff we don't need. But for the sake of, I think they were 37 bucks each, so I don't know, call it 74 bucks. And the power at the back here, we can just tap straight into it. So we'll show you that. It is one thing that Ford did well with the roof switches on these. To be able to wire in accessories, there's a fuse box at the front. It is just too easy, too simple. You'll see these little tabs at the back here. So that is the trigger for the compressor, which you would know from the compressor video. These here, we've actually got camp light chassis, camp light ground. There is absolutely nothing to this. It is as simple as mounting the lights and then just connecting the positive and negative. That's it. The circuit's already there, the switch is there, everything is actually there. So, good little project, I reckon. Anyway, let's get them mounted and we'll see how it looks. I went with the little STEDI flush mounts. Only reason is because I could literally go down the shop and buy them from Repco. These things are on the shelf. It's crazy. So, absolutely nothing to these things. They are just a tiny little flush mount light. Big tail. The idea will be, I might just try and line them up and mount them to this plate. Now, I'm pretty sure there's actually nothing behind this plate. I'm literally touching the other side of that. There is a plastic plate with nothing behind it. So drill a couple of holes in and just bolt them in place and that is the job done. What you get in the box is a little rubber backing plate, which the light sort of sits on. Stainless hardware, some spacers, I believe these are like little crush spacers for the backing plate. A couple of stainless Allen bolts, a couple of washers, a couple of nylock nuts. So all I'm going to do is use the backing plate to give me the alignment of the holes, which I've already done down here. So top 2 holes, little 5mm holes, and then that is a 6.5mm hole, which will be for the wire to go through. I'm not going to use the backing plate. I'd want them to be as slim and streamlined as possible. Turns out these little black hats, whatever they are, they're actually collars for the light. It's simple, nice and flush. So we'll get that bolted up and then we'll do the other one and wire in. I've got the lights mounted. Wiring has been run. So now all I need to do is join these together and then bridge in to them wires there. That's it. A little bit of heat shrink, 2 crimp connectors, zip tied out of the way. And that is the wiring done. Beautiful. So that is auxiliary 3, 2 little chase lights. Now the worst thing about putting lights in, especially ones that are easy, is I now have to wait all day until it gets dark to see how it is. And of course in New South Wales it is daylight savings, so that is hours away. But AUX3 now powered. So I think this chase light's as a light, they probably shine about 15 metres down the road. When you look at them as a chase light and a reverse light, they're not bad. Definitely notice them on the back of the ute. Very easy to identify, which in dust gives you something to find, something to follow. I think they're a good thing. If you want to use them as a reverse light, they do offer a lot of light out the back. They're pretty good for the camera, but I think that the white versions would be a better light to work with than the ambers, but the ambers are a pretty cool looking light nonetheless. There you have it. That is my little STEDI flush mount, rear mounted lights done. One thing that I didn't point out, which I did, so the tailgate. When you open the tailgate on these things, they sort of swing down. So when you think about how you're going to mount them, if you're going to mount them as camp lights, you want them low so they give that ambient light. What'll happen if you put them too high, they'll actually shine into the back of the tailgate when it's open. So just think about your positioning when you mount them. But Other than that, simple job. We still have 3 blank switches up on the roof, so we probably should fill them up. Ideas, I'll take your ideas, comment them below. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Anything, feel free, comment it below. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. And until next time, go travel.